Julian Assange is in the news, but he himself is silent. That's not his choosing. He's locked away in a high-security prison where public interviewers of a similar persuasion are forbidden him. Though he has something to say, his call to resist has been hauled away.
The WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange has been dragged out of the Ecuadorian embassy in London by police after his hosts withdrew his right of asylum. Hours later, he was convicted of jumping bail and now faces extradition to the United States.
UK must resist. UK resist.
No worries.
UK must resist.
UK resist? How can it? It's part of the global security state. For in Julian's visual warning to the world, he held in his hands, while being bundled into the police van, Gore Vidal's History of the National Security State. And that securing sound of a shutting prison door should send shivers down the spines of those who know that real security is bound up with exposing criminality in high places. But not if you're a high-placed mouthpiece of the Intercontinental Thought Police.
I am sure that the whole House will welcome the news this morning that the Metropolitan Police have arrested Julian Assange. Arrested for breach of bail after nearly 7 years in the Ecuadorian embassy. He has also been arrested in relation to an extradition request from the United States authorities. This is now a legal matter before the courts. My Right Honourable friend, the Home Secretary, will make a statement on this later, but I would like to thank the Metropolitan Police for carrying out their duties with great professionalism.
Professional? Dragging a journalist who exposed the crimes of the U.S. war machine out of the Ecuadorian embassy where his status of asylum was denied is professional? Well, it's obeying orders. That's what cops do. Like what the show trials of Nuremberg after World War II sentenced others for. Who gives the orders? The International Thought Police, who've laid down their guilty verdict in the now public show trial of Julian Assange for all the world to see. Engineered for all the world to agree. It's one monolithic system that we're called to resist. A universal SWAT team comprised of the media, money masters, the military machine, social engineering grids, the information highway patrol, and the stooges who do their bidding in Congress and parliaments. Say something forbidden, and when sexual allegations don't stick, minor charges of skipping bail in order to skip rendition, and an unproven attempt to crack a Pentagon password will silence you in jail. That's what's shaping up to be the grim fate of Julian Assange. For once he's shipped off to America, professionally done, of course, he'll be gagged while charges are heaped on him in his high-security detention, shuttered from public view. There's a price tag affixed on those who expose the crimes of the enwrapping and all-constricting basilisk of Babylon. If you think something, better say something, and you better do it fast. The door's about to shut. We've only a small window left to do just that. That's right, everybody. We've only got a small window left. The narration is becoming a one-way street by the Information Highway Patrol. Just yesterday, I found out that Press TV, the Iranian national news agency, was shut down by Google. No explanation. They somehow violated the terms of agreement, whatever that is. Why can't we hear from Iran? Why can't we hear from Somalia? We hear from America and Israel all the time. We need to hear from other nations, I don't care if they're state or private, what they have to say. I mean, we live in a global world. We can't get away from it. And this is what public discourse is all about, is that we hear different points of view from different interest groups, different national groups, and then we come together and we find a way to get along. But the Information Highway Patrol, you know who I'm talking about, doesn't want to hear from anyone else. They just want a one-way street of narration. Now, we all have a voice. We all have something to say. Let's say it. I've got something to say too. Help me say it.